After the Revolutionary War, the fledgling United States didn't really have much of a treasury to speak of and couldn't pay the veterans who fought to gain our independence from England. But what these young United States did have was land. Lots of land. Go west, young man, or in this case, Colonel Jesse Ray, go southwest, young man. And he did. And he got a land grant of several thousand acres in western North Carolina, provided that he settled on this property, which he did. In 1802, he came on down, brought his family, and they settled on this acreage, this land here. Jesse got here in 1802. He died 37 years later, and the land did get subdivided some over the years, but still today, it's mostly in the Ray family hands. Doc Ray was one of the Ray family, and this was his office right here. This is what's left of the entire office on the Ray Farms. If you'll see here, the foundation's still here. This is where people would come into the office here. This was the waiting room, and then over here is where Doc Ray saw his patients. So you had a toothache, I'm sure, a sore throat, tummy ache, I'm sure he'd mix up a potion for you. The only folks visiting old Doc Ray's office these days are cattle, Charolais to be specific, and that ain't no bull. As you can imagine, with the size and scope of the Ray Farms and the property, there are a lot of barns on the property. This particular barn is 75 to 80 years old and is primarily now used to make Christmas wreaths. The current owner, Jerry Ray, spent a lot of his childhood in this barn roller skating when there wasn't any hay up here. One of Jerry Ray's fondest memories of this old cattle barn in the hayloft was how peaceful it was when he was in the barn and there was snow falling on the tin roof and he could hear the cattle down in the bottom here just softly munching on hay. He says the most peaceful feeling he's ever felt in his life. The Ray property is still used in agriculture today, and in growing Christmas trees, and this is the third rotation of trees, it takes about 10 years for your crop to mature. So a couple things you need if you're going to be a Christmas tree farmer: patience and optimism, and another source of income, because you're not going to harvest your first crop for 10 years.